Jerusalem, one of the world's most ancient and symbolic cities, became the stage for a skyward mystery that drew global attention. Dozens of witnesses reported a silent craft hovering in daylight, moving unlike any known aircraft. The story went viral when rumors linked it to a secret SpaceX test, sparking worldwide debate. Was this a glimpse of hidden futuristic technology, or just a spectacle with a simpler explanation? Viral videos and wild claims. As soon as the first reports reached the internet, the story began to snowball. Videos began appearing across social media platforms, showing glowing shapes and spiraling patterns in the skies above Jerusalem. Captions suggested alien encounters, experimental military aircraft, or perhaps a daring new development from Musk himself. Within hours, hashtags trended, theories multiplied, and the narrative became a global talking point. Yet beneath the viral frenzy, critical details were missing. There were no verified photographs placing Musk in Jerusalem. No official statements from SpaceX confirmed any testing near the city. There was also no evidence of a launch facility close enough to explain such activity. What emerged instead was a blend of reality and rumor, with authentic rocket activity, atmospheric tricks, and a deep cultural fascination with unexplained phenomena, all feeding the fire of speculation. Spirals in the sky. In time, meteorologists and scientists clarified the truth. The mysterious glowing spirals were not alien portals or experimental aircraft, but the frozen exhaust plumes of SpaceX Falcon 9 rockets. Beginning in early 2025, people across Europe, the Middle East, and North America started reporting similar sightings. From the UK and Sweden to Hungary, Croatia, and Israel, eyewitnesses saw the same dazzling patterns. Bright, swirling shapes that looked like gateways opening in the evening sky. The explanation was rooted in atmospheric science. When the first stage of a Falcon 9 rocket completes its mission and begins falling back toward Earth, it vents leftover fuel. At the extreme altitudes where this happens, the fuel instantly freezes into countless tiny ice crystals. As the rocket booster tumbles during descent, the crystals scatter outward in a spiraling shape. Because the crystals are so high up, they continue to catch sunlight even as night falls on the ground below, creating glowing patterns that remain visible for several minutes. This gives enough time for observers to film and photograph the phenomenon, often without knowing there has been a rocket launch at all. Why it happens? More often now, these spirals may appear mysterious, but they are not unprecedented. What has changed is their frequency. In the past, such occurrences were rare because rocket launches were infrequent. Today, however, SpaceX conducts more launches than any other company or government in the world. Their Falcon 9 rocket has become the backbone of modern spaceflight, responsible for transporting satellites, supplies, and even classified payloads into orbit. As a result, what was once an uncommon spectacle is now routine. For example, in July 2025, residents in Arizona saw what many described as a comet-like streak cutting across the evening sky. Local news outlets quickly confirmed it was exhaust from a Falcon 9 launched from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. Similarly, in March 2025, another Falcon 9 launch associated with the NOL-69 mission produced spirals that were visible across several countries, sparking another wave of UFO theories. The reality is simple. SpaceX's constant activity has turned once rare phenomena into common occurrences. Yet because the average person is often unaware that a rocket has launched, the sight of glowing spirals remains startling and mysterious. Jerusalem's special role in the story. Even though these spirals are seen around the world, Jerusalem's role in the story made the incident stand out. This city has thousands of years of history layered with religious, political, and cultural meaning. Any unexplained event in its skies carries an added weight of mystery. It was perhaps inevitable that a rocket exhaust plume above Jerusalem would attract more attention than a similar event elsewhere. From a technical standpoint, the theory of SpaceX conducting tests in Jerusalem does not make sense. Neither NASA nor SpaceX operates facilities anywhere near the city. Israel conducts its space launches from Palmachim Air Base along the Mediterranean coast, far from the heart of Jerusalem. Still, the symbolism of the city and its long history with strange sightings ensured that this story spread rapidly. For over a decade, videos of mysterious lights above Jerusalem have circulated online. One particularly famous recording shows a glowing orb hovering above the dome of the rock, before suddenly shooting upward at extraordinary speed. No official explanation ever fully convinced the public, and such stories have remained part of local folklore. Against this backdrop, it is easy to see how the idea of a secret Musk test flight blended seamlessly into the existing narrative of mystery. Enter Elon Musk and SpaceX. The rumors persisted in part because Musk himself has built a reputation as someone who develops technologies that seem decades ahead of their time. SpaceX, the company he founded, has reshaped spaceflight in just 2 decades. The firm is best known for its reusable Falcon 9 rockets, its satellite-based Starlink internet program, and its development of Starship, a massive spacecraft designed for interplanetary travel. The Falcon 9 may be responsible for the glowing spirals in the sky, but it is Starship that truly represents Musk's most ambitious vision. This rocket is meant to do what no spacecraft has achieved before: carry humans and cargo to the Moon, Mars, and potentially beyond, all with full reusability to drive down costs. Starship, the giant leap forward. Starship is more than a rocket. It is a revolution in aerospace engineering. Standing 121 meters tall and weighing around 5,000 tons when fueled, it is one of the largest rockets ever constructed. Its 2 main parts are the Super Heavy booster, which provides the thrust needed to escape Earth's gravity, and the Starship spacecraft, which can serve as both cargo carrier and human transport. Unlike most rockets, both stages of Starship are designed to return to Earth and land vertically, ready to be refueled and flown again. This reusability could dramatically reduce the costs of spaceflight, making ambitious projects like lunar bases or Martian colonies financially achievable. Progress has been steady but challenging. As of May 2025, SpaceX had attempted 9 launches, 4 of which were successful while 5 ended in failure. Each setback provided crucial data that allowed engineers to refine designs, particularly the heat shield tiles that protect Starship during the fiery descent through Earth's atmosphere. NASA has already contracted SpaceX to use a modified Starship for the Artemis 3 mission, scheduled to return humans to the Moon in 2027. Musk, never one to downplay ambition, has spoken openly about sending Starship to Mars within the next decade. Technology behind the power. At the heart of Starship's capability are its Raptor engines. These engines use a complex, full-flow staged combustion cycle that few others have ever attempted. They burn liquid methane and liquid oxygen at extremely low temperatures, producing higher efficiency and more thrust than most rocket engines in history. The Super Heavy booster alone is powered by 33 Raptors, generating up to 98 meganewtons of thrust in newer versions, far more than NASA's legendary Saturn V rocket. The engineering challenges of controlling this much power are immense, and SpaceX continues to refine the design with each launch. Failures, while dramatic, are viewed as stepping stones toward the ultimate goal of affordable, repeatable, and safe interplanetary transport. Why people believe it was more than exhaust. Despite the scientific explanations, many remain unconvinced that what appeared above Jerusalem was merely frozen rocket fuel. For them, the combination of Jerusalem's spiritual and historical symbolism, the city's long history of unexplained sightings, and Musk's reputation as a boundary-breaking innovator provides a narrative too compelling to dismiss. Theories suggesting a deliberate demonstration or even experimental aircraft test continue to circulate, even in the absence of evidence. The incident illustrates how mystery persists in the modern age. Even with clear scientific explanations available, human imagination thrives on the unknown. A simple exhaust plume becomes a story about hidden technologies and secret projects, especially when tied to a city as significant as Jerusalem. Between fact and speculation. In truth, the most likely explanation for the strange event over Jerusalem is that it was another Falcon 9 exhaust spiral, an optical marvel caused by frozen fuel crystals catching the sunlight. Yet the line between fact and speculation remains blurred. For many, the idea of witnessing a glimpse of tomorrow's technology in the present is more exciting than any scientific explanation. What is undeniable is the impact. The sight left thousands of people astonished and sparked a worldwide conversation. Whether a quirk of rocket science or something more intentional, the event highlighted the growing intersection between space exploration and public imagination. And that wraps up our deep dive into the mysterious lights over Jerusalem and the science and speculation behind them. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to keep exploring the biggest mysteries in the skies, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.